Lillard's got 8.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
Westbrook dishes to Kobe. The kick out to Westbrook. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Bryant's got his 7th assist in the game.
And still perfect here in the second half. 4 for 4 from the field.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And Westbrook, here we go. And stolen by Lillard. Goes up. And Kobe with the block. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Cleveland leading by 6. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. And again, it's Cleveland.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
And the basket by Lillard.
Assisted by Kevin Love.
Kobe with it. He's got 23. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Solid work right there. And again, the field goal percentages. Look at the discrepancy between these two teams in the second half.
Well, you're right. We've got one team moving crisply to get good shots and the other team just a bit stagnant.
Just an enormous advantage for them on the boards.
Guys, the key to the lead, to me, has been they've dominated the glass. It's that simple.
No challenge from the defense there. Clark could have put that one through any way he wanted.
And I love the choice there, partner. Going hard to the hoop for that throwdown.
Yeah, that's invisible defense leading to a very visible finish.
And stolen by Yao. The 3 from LeBron. From beyond the arc and then some.
For 3.
LeBron's got 13 points.
Looked like the defense was totally scattered on that fast break. Nice job taking advantage there with the wide open 3.
Here's Kobe. And again, it's Cleveland.
You know, offensively, his quarter has been perfect. Not a single missed shot. They got to keep riding him.
Launches it. Iverson can't get that one to fall.
And if they know what's good for him, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball into three-point territory.
Well, you're right. Anything less than airtight defense on him will usually result in 3 points.
Whole new look on the floor for Minnesota. Bryant drives in. That's good. And now it's an 11-point Cleveland lead.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter, and just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
Yeah, that's twice in a row now where they've done exactly the opposite and backed off.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The free throw drops for Kobe.
Kobe Bryant.
Minnesota needs to do a better job guarding against Bryant.
He's got 30 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
Well, you got that right. You can tell he's on target because as soon as the ball leaves his hands, it looks like every single one of them is going in.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And Stevenson's checked in for Kobe. Johnson, good.
You know, I don't think that was the shot they had in mind, but they'll take it.
Count the bucket.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear. And no need to rush it. They can play for one shot.
And I think they should wait till about the 5-second mark to go for it.
It's Marion with the drive. Westbrook kicks to Marion. Stevenson outside. Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
6 seconds on the shot clock. 6.
And stolen by Chamberlain. Johnson. Minnesota trails by 8. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Minnesota, Kevin Love out there with Yao. And it's LeBron James. Then there's Allen Iverson. And it's Johnson in at the point.
Boy, nice bucket. They're really playing intelligently here.
And even though the lead's not large, they definitely got the upper hand.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Westbrook drives in, and he jams it with authority. The defense looking a little bit dazed now. A ferocious throw down there.
Not bad for a player of his size.
Not bad at all. How about that spring coming out of those legs? What a terrific job to get the release perfect that time. I thought it might get blocked or deflected, but nice stroke.
Even with giving up a lot of size in that matchup, still able to get off a nice long-range shot there.
A 3 from Bryant. Minnesota trails by 8.
What a great play to sacrifice his body and take the hit.
Yeah, I thought that was excellent awareness and anticipation to beat him to the spot there.
Top of the key. That's in there. Davis with the assist. 33 points for Kobe Bryant.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1, they're ahead.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They've poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc.
Kobe getting it done. Just a gorgeous shot that time.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Yeah, he's seen enough of this interior scoring that his defense is giving up. So the message during this timeout is time to lock things up inside.
You know, sometimes a group can just get spaced out on defense. They're not connected and playing 5 as 1. And usually a timeout can help you refocus and recalibrate that defense.
Drummond's checked in for Cleveland. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. He told them that they simply have to step up, saying if we don't make a move now, it's going to be too late. Give them everything you've got. Kevin?
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
He's made his impact by way of the three-point shot today, and that's another big one there.
Tell you what, with a few more of them, we've got a real ball game on our hands here.
Lillard's checked in for Minnesota.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
Minnesota on D. 7-point differential. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Lillard against Kobe. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Remains Cleveland ball. 15 seconds on the shot.
A 3 off the inbound. Cleveland the rebound. And there's the call on Yao. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter.
Defensive foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
They've been the aggressors, and they've been tougher in the paint all game.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
Both free throws good for Bryant.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second. You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But, yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. they can take their time on this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, gives themselves a little break, too.
Catch their breath, you're
Yep.
right. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Well, Westbrook has been great. He's got 14 points and 6 assists. You know, as tremendous as his stats are, what I've liked most is just the effort he's put into this game.
Yeah, it's really been something, Clark. The energy that he's brought. He's worked his tail off at the offensive end, and first guy back defensively as well.
And that one falls for Westbrook.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
Well, to keep a lead like this, they should continue to attack the paint like they have been. Don't settle for jump shots. Find your way to the free throw line.
Cleveland leading by 13. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. Hits the jumper in space. Kobe's got 41.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark? Defense didn't give him any space there.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I'm not sure what he was thinking about there. That's a strange foul.
Who knows? Maybe he just wanted to take a break for a minute.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And that one's good, Iverson.
They are killing them with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop. Oh, my goodness.
What a huge play. An example right there, guys, of how even as their lead grew into a big one, they never started coasting.
That's the truth. I mean, they've been in charge of this game all the way through.
Well, tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. An impressive win for Cleveland.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Yeah, it's a fun way to play, and it's fun to watch, too.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for Kobe Bryant. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do anything, really, to stop him. Time to turn out the lights on this game.
I think they deserve a ton of credit for the way they played here today. Truly a professional display.
Durant, no good.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And I'll tell you what, they've turned a lot of those rebounds into points at the other end.
And it's Kemp slamming it down.
I tell you what, it never gets old watching him work, does it, fellas?
No, Clark, you know, that's a good way to put it. He will work. Great example of that on the offensive glass right there.
Yeah, just blue-collar stuff. And then he put a little flair in the dunk.
You know, even against defense as tight as that, you expect him to bury those.
I don't know. I mean, we've seen him hit those in the past, but like you said, the defender was on him like glue. It would have been quite a bucket.
Shooting for Cleveland.
Minnesota making some changes. Chamberlain's checked in for LeBron. Olajuwon comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Jordan in for Allen Iverson. Durant just inside the line. Another miss by Minnesota. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, with the game out of reach, intentional fouls don't mean anything. It's just an exercise in futility. Let the clock go.
I agree with you, Clark. It just doesn't really compute at this point.
Is Smith. He's checked in for Minnesota. Both shots good from the stripe.
Probably time to just say it, guys. This game is over.
I think you're right on target there.
Jordan the pass to Chamberlain. Olajuwon lays it up and banks it in.
These guys know each other well, clearly, because that was a beautiful pass.
Kobe dishes to Westbrook. And now we've got the intentional foul. And that one misses.
Penalty situation. Shooting for Cleveland.
And the second free throw, good. From deep, Jordan can't get it to go. And so it's Cleveland taking